Hello everybody, it's Justin.claver here again with another video for y'all. Today I was going to go over the HGA, or the Holy Guardian Angel, which is the higher self that is connected to all of us. Each one of us has a unique Holy Guardian Angel associated with ourselves, and that is really our higher selves that we are trying to attain through our lessons in life as we grow in spiritual consciousness and universal consciousness towards this entity. And I'm going to go over the ways to obtain knowledge and conversation with this angel so that you may be taught different lessons from this angel and have directions from this angel that will help you throughout your life. There's 3 books that I wanted to get into that you could use as far as trying to attain the knowledge and conversation with your Holy Guardian Angel. And the first one is known as the Book of the Sacred Magic of Abramelin the Mage. There's a translation by S.L. McGregor Mathers, which is an older translation, and there's a newer translation which I would recommend that you buy rather than the Mathers translation, which is translated by George Dens. In this ritual, what you would do is that you would spend 6 to 18 months in isolation and performing different rituals for purification of the body. You would try to eat a proper diet, and like I said, you would be performing rituals daily to grow closer to the HGA. Once contact is made, you will then spend the rest of your life working with your Holy Guardian Angel. The entity will slowly and painstakingly guide and teach you along your destined path, and will suggest things to you that you should probably do in order to attain greater enlightenment. But you have free will, and you could either listen or not listen to what this Holy Guardian has to say to you. It's best to probably listen to the wisdom that you will receive from this Holy Guardian Angel, because it's more than likely best for you. The purification can involve daily prayer as well as the performance of magical rituals such as the LBRP. Using this ritual, you may call on the 4 elemental archangels as well as the angels of the Tree of Life and ask for their assistance in growing closer to your HGA. That's something that I would suggest if you were to go down this path, is that you wouldn't just do the daily prayers and acts of purification, but you would also try to bring into alignment the equilibrium of the elements within you, and this happens through performing the LBRP daily. You bring in alignment these elements, fire, air, earth, and water, and equilibrating these elements will help to bring you into a much more positive vibration, and will limit the influence that these elements have on you as a person. So you'll begin to master these elements as you perform this ritual daily, and begin to be acquainted with these elements more effectively. The second book that you could look into as far as attaining the conversation and knowledge of your Holy Guardian Angel is known as Liber Samekh, written by Aleister Crowley. And the ritual that you would be performing is known as the Bornless Ritual. I'm not going to go into details as far as what you would do in this ritual. I'll leave that to you, whether you want to pursue using this ritual to attain the knowledge and conversation with your Holy Guardian Angel. But I believe what Crowley did using this ritual, he did attain higher enlightenment from his Holy Guardian Angel, though I don't know that he continued to listen to his Holy Guardian Angel as he grew older, as he began to do all kinds of other things during the end of his life, and not necessarily things that I would agree that you would do, but that's the path that he chose. So But the book that I would highly recommend that you buy as far as trying to attain the knowledge and conversation with your holy guardian angel is known as Magical Destiny, written by Damon Brand. And this is what it looks like here. You can see it there. It is made by a company known as the Gallery of Magic, and they have all sorts of books in their shop and in their storage and stuff like that that you could order that go over all kinds of magical workings that you can use in your life as far as success, trying to bring more cash or money into your life, as well as trying to find a soulmate or a lover, or also working with the 72 archangels of the Shemha Memphresh ritual as well. And there's individual sigils associated with each one of those 72 angels that you can use to invoke their presence and use them for whatever you're trying to manifest into your life. But there's 7 protocols that are listed in this book. I'm only going to go over one that you can do daily. But I'll leave it up to you to order the book and read the rest of the protocols, as well as there's some other procedures as far as raising energy and the use of magical sigils to help with the attainment and contact with your holy guardian angel. But the 7 protocols are listed as such. The first one is the intentional opening. Then you have the second one, which is the angel support. The third, which is the active intention. The fourth, which is releasing pain. The fifth, which is perspective. The sixth, which is recalling. And the seventh, which is manifesting at will. However, I'm going to stick to just the first protocol, which is the intentional opening, and I'll also give some modifications to it that I think would help bring more power to performing this ritual daily to attain a better connection to your angel as you progress further with this ritual daily. So the intentional opening is essentially a direct act of intention, and you're reaching out to sense the angel physically, emotionally, and mentally. You want to remain in a comfortable position, and doing this often will help you to attain very good results with this, very powerful results, as long as you believe that you're making contact with the angel and you don't think it's some frivolous action. Whatever belief you put into this operation is what you're going to get out of it, essentially. So you want to put as much effort into it as you can, and you'll see some positive results from it. So you would open your arms essentially with your palms facing upwards, and then you would ask or intend to accept and receive the presence of your angel or your holy guardian angel. And this is essentially all that's written in the book. That's the simple procedure as far as trying to attain this contact with your angel, and it can be as powerful as you make it out to be, just from how you feel, using your emotional body to feel for the angel can be really effective whenever you're performing this ritual. Trying to feel a sense of love, joy, and connection towards your angel while you're performing this can have very positive results. But I wanted to add a couple modifications that you could use as far as adding to this ritual to try and make it a little bit more powerful for you. And what you would do is you would visualize a bright white light shining and beaming down towards your body from the infinite source of the universe up at the top of the universe. You would visualize the HGAs is connected to you through this light and begins to grow closer to you as you pull this light into your body. And you could then do your best to see that angel appearing before you, either in your mind's eye with your eyes closed, or you could try and do it with your eyes open. And you try and visualize a being of pure white light. And you would begin to take in slow, deep breaths, pulling in greater amounts of energy from the infinite source of the universe while you're doing this. and you want to feel that this light is programmed to assist you in the attainment of the knowledge and conversation with your holy guardian angel, and that's essentially it. You begin pulling in this bright light into the chakra points of the body or into the whole body, and then you would do your best to visualize a angel before you, either in front of you, above you, to the side of you, wherever you want to do it from. And there's different pictures online that you could look up as far as what angels actually look like. You'll be surprised that they're not really humanoid in the sense that you would think that they would look like. You would maybe see a pure white ball of light or sphere of light. Others see wings and all kinds of eyes surrounding the being of light. Is another way to visualize the angel, or you could visualize a humanoid representation of the angel where it looks human with wings and is robed in white robes or something like that, or you could do whatever color you think would be associated with your holy guardian angel. And then you would finish the ritual with an affirmation that that the connection has grown stronger and you have grown closer to that holy guardian angel once you performed it. And like I said, whether you believe this method will work or not, your result will be that which you believe. So the effort that you put into this ritual is what you're going to get out of it. So it's if you're trying to attain the knowledge and conversation with your holy guardian angel, it's best to put as much belief or faith into the ritual that you can, and you'll begin to see some very positive results. But the HGA is essentially your higher self, as I've stated before, and it is the part that is most divine of us and has all the knowledge and wisdom you will ever attain in your entire soul lifetime. So even something as simple as saying, "I know you are there and I intend to know you," will have dramatic effects towards growing closer to your HGA. But you could also think of this entity as something outside of yourself, or as an intimate part of your true being, which is actually just one part of yourself that's connected with you always, and not necessarily separate from you. But we have different perspectives as to what this angel could be perceived as, and I can't tell you one way or another what it would be for you. But in reality, it's both of these things. But as you perform these protocols, you'll begin to embody the divine aspects of your holy guardian angel until you begin to merge with this entity and you reach the level of attainment where you truly are this being, and you awaken yourself as an angel yourself. What Aleister Crowley said is that we're all stars, we're all light beings, and we're essentially unconscious angels living a physical life. So once you're done with the procedure, you want to become quiet and receptive, and you may notice a sound like ringing in the ears, either the left or the right. It could be a high-pitched ringing, or it could be a low-pitched ringing. It just depends on what happens for you. You could also hear a voice inside your head. This could be telepathic communication. And you may feel a change in temperature of the room that you're in, or you may feel a presence with you. So you may feel like a heaviness in the room that you didn't feel before, and you feel like something is right there watching you while you're doing this ritual or this operation. And these subtle receptions will grow more connective or more intense as you progress. But that's essentially everything I wanted to talk about as far as the Holy Guardian Angel today. It's a fairly short video, and like I said, there's much more information included in the Magical Destiny book, which I highly recommend that you buy for yourself. It's a fairly short read. It's not very many pages, but it has a lot of good information regarding the Abramelin operation, as well as Liber Samekh, or the Bornless ritual. It goes into detail about those things a little bit, not so much as actually performing them in the book or anything like that, but it gives you the information so that you could go seek out these books for yourself if you wanted to. But I'm going to link all 3 of the books that I suggest in the description down below, and you could figure out which one you want to use for yourself. But I thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it or you feel like you got some kind of value out of it, go ahead and leave me a like, comment down below if you have any questions, and go ahead and subscribe to the channel, as I'm going to be posting much more content over the years to come. So thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.